Alright everyone, today we have the Triceratops set to unbox with the one big pile of crap. So, we're going to be opening this and then, we'll be speed building it with our time-lapse mode. But, so you can see there's a poop frog inside there, so that's interesting. Personally, I like this Triceratops more better from the Lego Dino series, but at least we're getting one. And I'm glad they didn't rip it off, because that is a rare Triceratops, and I did actually buy it after it had retired, so it's a little more expensive, but still pretty glad they didn't just redo it. So I'm glad I have the best Triceratops out there, basically. But yeah, I'd say we get right into building it right now. Okay, so we've taken a look at these sets in previous videos, but here we have the Triceratops set. So it's pretty funny. Ali is kind of covered in, poo, I guess. That's what that is. Then we have a brand new Ian Malcolm. So it's actually really cool to see, because these are the previous ones. We have this shirt undone, of course we do. That's from the 2019 Jurassic Park Gates, and then this one is from last year in the 2022 set. So they're all wearing glasses except for, the 2019 one. And this one is like the most normal one you can get, because he has his shirt done up. He's not wet or anything. But yeah, so it was really cool to get this one. And it's kind of weird, because it's the only one you can get in these sets. So yeah, there's no other Ian Malcolm to collect this wave, but that's that. Back here we have poo, basically. So yes, hopefully you spot the frog right there. It's just sitting on top. It's poo frog. I didn't know why. I mean, I guess a frog could probably make its home there. I feel like it would be a bit smelly though. On the inside, you can find, the lilac things. Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. Made the Triceratops unwell. It never stated that in the movie, that's what made it unwell, but I think it got confirmed quite the many years later that is what made it unwell. So yeah, and on the topic of poo, this Triceratops looks like it's just been rolling in it. Like, look at its horns and everything. It's just brown all over. Like, can I grab the one from 2011? I just like this one a whole lot more, because it doesn't look like it's been rolling around in crap, to be honest. And I think that's fair enough. This one should be the best looking one, because it's the original, the one that started all. It's very rare. I bought it for a bit of money, but it is still cool that we do get a brown Triceratops anyway. And speaking of Triceratopses, we do actually have more Triceratopses. We have all 4 of them now in the lineup, even though that one's meant to be a Ceratops. They just for some reason wanted to cut corners, and they made it a Triceratops and not a Ceratops. But yeah, here all 4 of them are. I think they look spectacular together. So this, I don't know, it could either be a Ceratops if they are cutting corners. It's sorry, less obvious here, because it doesn't really look anything like a Ceratops, so it can just be pulled off as a male Triceratops. So I guess it is that. And I believe in the show they did have both Lego Sinoceratops and just the green Triceratops, so it is probably just meant to be a Triceratops anyway. But this one, it's pretty obvious with the color scheme it has that they were going for a Ceratops. So at least we have something if you want to like pretend you've got a Ceratops. But yeah, no, my favorite. How would I rank them? Actually, I'd say this one, 100% number one. It's amazing. Do you guys agree with me? Let me know in the comments. I just love it a lot. Then we have, who would I put next? I gotta admit, I actually do like the paint scheme of this one, so it probably would go there. And then these guys, I'd have to say this one goes last, even though it's the new one. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it, because it just, look at it. It basically looks like, so this one, right? Here's what it did. You've got this, the crap pile. You open it up, it goes digging around in there, right? And then out its horns come, and they're all like crap covered. So that's just kind of what my thought process is at. It's been rolling around in its own dung. Yeah, I just don't know how I feel about a crap covered Triceratops, to be honest. It is still nice that we do get a brown Triceratops though, and I'm glad they didn't just, you know, bring out this one over again, because then I would have been like, seriously, I spent $50 on this thing alone, and but yeah, no, I am glad it's different. Similar to how they made the Indominus Rex is different. That was also cool. But let's have a look at the Ford Explorers. So this one is from last year, 2022, and this is from this year. So you can't really tell much difference just looking at it. They do have different numbers. Or there are differences, don't worry. But yeah, we did get another Jeep of Ford Explorer, my apologies, that came with this one, except it was all crashed, you know, like after the T-Rex had broken it. And it is meant to be this one because it's got the number 4 on the side of it. So it's extremely cool. They decided, you know, we'll make this one instead. But there are actually differences if you haven't picked up. So the front here, you can see it's got black here, and whereas this one doesn't really have that. They kind of got different stuff there, as you can see. And then as we move on up, oh, that's not meant to be out as far, but those are kind of the same, but they're built differently. I believe it is so that it could have windscreen wipers there, whereas this one does not, because, you know, during the time that this takes place, it is raining and all that, whereas this one isn't raining. And then on the inside, there's different colors, all that. This one's more filled with stuff like the night vision goggles. This hasn't got anything, but yeah, this is more of like a, you know, darker cream, whereas this is just a light cream. And then I don't believe there's anything else different. That is about it, I would say. They both have the map, so that's cool. They're actually kind of different. That one's a bit more red here, as you can see, and this one's less red. Well, for the thing that's covered to mark their position, I believe. But yeah, what do you think about this video? What do you think about this set? Make sure to leave your opinions down in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you all enjoyed the video very much, and yeah, I will see you later. Bye everyone.